I had overthinking, thinking like, yo, I don't do anything that crazy. So my life is. Yo. It's been a minute. It's been way more than a minute. It's been like years. But let me try to calibrate the lights. Ooh, perfect. Ain't takes much work to do that, but perfect. What's good? Spin it here and spin it here. You know, it's been a minute, so I'm gonna have to reintroduce myself. A lot has happened. A lot of mindset changes. A lot of mindset shifts. So, my name is Spinnamon. I'm an artist from NYC, music artist from NYC. Currently, I am also an engineer. Right now, I'm getting ready for a session. I work out of the studio. I'm getting ready for a session tonight. And I've been saying to myself, yo, I want to start back vlogging. I want to start back doing stuff. But I be in my head overthinking, thinking like, yo, I don't do anything that crazy. So my life is boring. Like that's the whole, but you know, it's got to get out your own way. You feel me? That's the whole point. The grind is not always gonna be pretty. Like it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring because you're putting your time to something else and just, you feel me? So yeah, I just want to have this video right now. I could talk to y'all while I set up, and yeah, while I set everything up, and yeah, boom, man. So last time y'all saw me, I was working on a tape or an album, and I'm done with it. But creativity and expression is so strange, bro. Like, I feel like I sat on it for too long, and like now I listen back to it, I'm like, I don't feel this way no more. It's like, bro, it's like, as an artist, like I'm doing my due diligence and I'm doing my research and understanding the music business. I've been reading all the things you need to know about the music business. I'm understanding those things, and it's like, when you're at a point where like you're by yourself doing everything, you know, it gets hard. Especially you plan to drop a song the next month, and then once that time comes, you're bored of the song. Like, it's like, you feel me? Like, how can you promote a song that you're like you bored of it? It's like you don't care for the song no more. It's out and you don't care for the song no more. And then the most important part, especially at this stage of an artist's career where nobody knows you, is the post promotion. You won't have to promote that song for however long. You feel me? But yeah, that's just something I've been struggling with as an artist, more so on the business side. And also, as of recently, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been making music. Music hasn't really been pulling me the way it used to. Like in those videos when I was making, like in those previous videos when I was making the album or the tape, it was pulling me. I just got out of a breakup. I had these feelings that I wanted to put out, and I put it out. I didn't put out the songs, but I expressed it. I expressed it through my favorite form of expression, making music. And now I'm at a point where like I haven't seriously dated since then. It's been 2 years. I haven't been heartbroken. You know, once you go through certain things, like you know what steps to take and what steps not to take. You feel me? And I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, you know what to do and what not to do. And that could mean anything. That could mean you're careful, or that could mean you're overprotective. And you got walls up, and you're not getting hurt. You feel me? But yeah, and I could probably go deeper into that stuff another time. But I also recently fell in love with DJing, and I realized like, yo, like I had today, I'm like, yo, I have a talent of bridging and blending and connecting things that are unlikely to be together and find a way to make them coexist next to each other. Like ever since I was young, like I always loved games like Kingdom Hearts, Super Smash Bros, like those games with like Marvel, DC, those games with different universes, and like they all like always like crossovers. I love like crossovers from when we was younger. Victorious with iCarly, Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, Fairly Odd Parents. What else they had? They had Drake and Josh. Was it Drake and Josh? Did Drake and Josh ever do one? I don't know, but I always loved that. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know, like I don't know what it was about like things like that where like everything just comes together and everything just crosses over. And it's like even with DJing, it's like taking a song like an Afrobeat song and mixing it with a regular hip hop song or R&B song that you think like, damn, like these artists would never be on a song together ever, but you find a way to mix them and mash them together. And Spinner, you could, you know what I'm saying? When you editing this, give them examples of what you're talking about. But yeah, like I'm just falling in love with that, and I'm realizing over time, like I have good taste in things. Like I have good taste in things. Like I literally, but I'm also specifically talking about music right now. Like I can, like bro, I literally dig. Like I'm like, bro, digging is fun to me. A lot of people be lazy. A lot of people be lazy with certain things, and then they just take the first thing that pop up. But I'm the type of nigga, bro, I'm a dig. Like for example, you could go to Macy's or like some perfume place or like Saks Fifth, and then like, you know, you're asking for the suggestions of like, oh yeah, I'm looking for this kind of fragrance, and then they're like, oh yeah, this fragrance right here, you know, it's the most popular, the ladies love it. I'm just like, you know, take their word for it. I'm like, cool. And I'm like, what else you got? Like I don't mind digging, bro. Like I like finding hidden gems, bro. And I literally went through a phase where that was when I started wanting to take a deep dive into R&B. I literally went through a phase where like I was just listening to different albums every day, back to 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 back. Looking back, that was bad because I didn't get a chance to dissect certain albums. You feel me? Certain albums I had to go back and listen to it again, but like I don't mind it. I love it. Like I love it. You feel me? Like people they just take what's in front of them, and that's cool. That's up to you. That's, you know, you want to be lazy or whatever. That's cool. But to me, I'm like, nah. Like, what else you got? Like, what else you got? And I just like, and even on my story, I don't know if people notice or not. Not that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like people gonna swipe up to see like, oh, I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna do that. But I literally sometimes I use my stories, like I post like, I guess some aesthetic thing, whether it's my studio setup or it's like the sky or something, and I play some ambiguous song that I've been listening to lately. Maybe if I just find out about that song like that day, listen to it once, but I just use it as a way to flex my music taste. I feel like that's one of the best features IG added. But yeah, I don't know, like when it comes to music, like I've decided that like I want to explore the idea of like having a career in music curation, like being a tastemaker, making playlists, and like I want to say being a gatekeeper, but like hand picking, like my opinion in the music matters. Like niggas pay me for my opinion, not pay, like, yeah, pay me for my opinion matters. Or like, you know, like just showing off my taste in different things. And I'm thinking about making a TikTok about just talking about music that I love. You feel me? I love sharing music. Like me, my sister, and my brother, we got a group chat, all three of us. We share everything, but we share a lot of music with each other. You feel me? Like they be putting me on, I'll be putting them on. Like I love that. Like I love that shit. And there's certain like TikTok pages that I've been paying attention to, and they do the same thing. Like they put on artists that nobody's talking about, whether it's underground or whether it's whatever. You feel me? Because the mainstream people these people don't know what they're doing. And I don't even blame the artist. I blame the label more than the artist, because they control by especially the female rappers, they're controlled by the label. So it's like, you know how I ain't got to speak too much. You know how that go. But yeah, like even with DJing, people have been complaining a lot in real life and also on social media that I've seen, like parties is not lit. Parties is not lit. Niggas is playing bullshit, or like they're trying to play TikTok songs that not that everybody knows, but it's like, bro, like the thing about TikTok songs, like people only know 2 lines from the song and that's it. You feel me? 9 times out of 10 niggas don't even like the full song. Or it's not even their fault. 9 times out of 10 the full song is not even good. You feel me? Not even their fault. And then again, Spinner is gonna edit this and he's gonna show you what I'm talking about. Taste for curation. I feel like I could do that. And I've been listening. I watched this series. I've been going wild on TikTok with all the girls and shit. And my sister told me to watch it too, so I watched it. And I love the soundtrack on it. Mainly because like I knew 95% of the songs on the soundtrack. And I'm like, bro, like I could do this. Not on some like undermining them. It seemed like I could do better than that. But like more so on some like, damn, that's cool. But I think I could do that too. But like not putting them down. But like I think I could do that. I could do that too. So like yeah, like I'm just thinking about like, why don't I go down that path of making that a career? You know? And even with music, I could go in depth with that. I could go deep with that. But long story short, like I'm just thinking about music. I'm like, yo, like it's just so much. Even in New York, like making music in New York is like, it feels so claustrophobic. And even with my own type of personality, I'm not saying I'll never cut through, but it feels like a whole lot of dick riding, bro. Whole lot of like, look who I'm taking a picture with. So I feel like a whole lot of that. And that's cool, bro. Like, you feel me? But I ain't my like Bob. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm too cool for school, but I'm just saying, not that one. I'm not saying I'm too cool for school, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be on nobody's body, like, you know? I'll network, I introduce myself. There's times where I came out of my body, you know, like, I've been to places by myself, like, it's just extremely difficult, because, again, it's not my body, but I did it. But I'm not about to, like, my brain wouldn't go to, like, oh, picture, like, I've been around certain people, but picture, but I didn't know it was a big deal until after, because I don't be in tune with the New York scene like that, but yeah, I feel like I have a taste for that, for music curation. I want to go down that path. I even want to make a TikTok talking about my favorite kinds of music and sharing it and talking about it and having discussions and creating playlists. I think that's something I want to do, and then DJing is something I also want to do. And what I was gonna say before I got interrupted was that I'm playing, mixes for my sister, and I'm just realizing, like, people don't play these songs at the function. Like, people don't play these songs at the parties, bro. Like, I don't even want to say the songs that I'm talking about, that I'm thinking of in my head that I love, that will go crazy at a party. But I understand the idea of like top 50 songs in hip hop. Let me play this one. I get it. Cool. That's cool. But nigga, what about the childhood shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Haven't people heard dreams and nightmares too much? You don't think that, you know what I mean? You don't think it's a little too much at this point? Certain songs, you don't think it's too much? Certain artists, you don't think it's too much? But, like, I'm trying so hard not to, like, say it. I just don't want to say it yet. But y'all gonna see it in the mixes with what I'm talking about. And, like, certain songs, like, it's just, like, my brain would be so crazy of taking two songs and taking the elements of two. Like, I don't know if it's a skill that you go somewhere to learn, but this is, like some intuitive, innate shit that I realize within myself that as I'm doing DJ mixes, as I'm fucking around with that shit, I'm realizing, like, yo, this song has this kind of synth. For example, this song has this kind of melody and synth, and the melody's like, and then a song has a similar melody like that. It may not be, but it could be, and the synths are kind of similar. And I'm like, yo, once you mix those songs two together, it feels like it just like it just connects. It makes a smooth transition. And then on top of that, the song being good, the song being a hit, is like, bro, the people gonna go crazy. And on top of that, once I start doing my stuff, people like, damn, I ain't heard this song in mad long. And then it's just the beauty of, like, disconnecting with, I'm not gonna say the outside, but like the popular stuff. You're just going within yourself, and you're saying, like, I like this kind of song, I like that kind of song, and I think these two can go together. And then maybe I do take a popular song and mix it with this, and then it's just a whole different vibe. I could do, like, and I thought of something today. Like, and I also watch, like, DJ sets on YouTube. It's like stuff like Home Alone, stuff like that. They're just like at house parties, but they record it, going crazy. And I'm like, damn, like, these people be going crazy. But, like, you're not gonna find those are not, like, common places and parties. Those are probably, like, some private stuff. You feel me? But it's like I could do that. Maybe even better. But then I don't know if it's me overthinking, but I also don't want to, like, disrespect the craft like that. I also don't want to disrespect the craft like that by just saying, oh, let me know. Like, nah, like, I want to sit down. I want to study it. Great DJs. I want to study it. Because I know I have... It's going to sound egotistical as fuck. I don't care. But I know I have a natural talent for this shit. I know that my past experience of listening to music, my past experience of making music, producing, engineering, has all led me up to this point in my taste with music. And I feel like I have something to offer to that space. Music curation and DJing. I feel like I have something to offer to that space. And parties. It may not seem like it. I like parties. I'm not gonna lie. When I go to the clubs, I really go there for, like, the DJ mixes and stuff. I don't go there for the girls. I don't go there for the drinks. I don't go there for nothing but that. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, as I go out, you just realize, like, damn, like, these niggas is not, you feel me? I don't know if niggas just don't care to elevate their skill, or, like, they just, I have to play the popular songs. I have to play them. I have to. Like, cause the songs I'm thinking about, I'm like, yo, bro, like, they don't play this. They don't play this. And I'm like, damn, this song's been part of my childhood. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But for now, that's it. That's all I want to talk about for now. But he said he's gonna pull up, so let me just continue to get ready for the session. Yeah.